baby, you have people fantasizing about you at this time. The energy is a little bit spicy. Message feels a little spicy. Energy feels a little intense, I will say. But yes, that is the message. There's something, I don't know what you just did, what just happened, where you just showed up, what have you, but there's something in where like you have caught the attention. I just got the image of like catching like a fish on a hook or something. Like it's like you have caught the attention of, I'm getting this is many people. There is a significant energy that is coming through a little bit more potently or like on the forefront. So this may be somebody that either you're in connection with or in communication with or some form of mutual attraction. But I just got like a field of people who are tuned into your energy, and you have a lot of people fantasizing. So that's literally you. It's like siren energy. It's like you have this like mystery, this like coy, poise, graceful's coming through. Like you have this like allure to you, very like, I'm getting enticing, very captivating. Yeah, it's very much giving siren energy. So it's like you put out your song or your signal or your singing or whatever have you, and yeah, it is bringing in a lot of attraction at this time. So as I said, the initial like overall energy, it does feel very like spicy, passionate, what you would imagine with like in regards to fantasizing. But I'm also getting on another like nuance or another energies of, yes, spicy, but it goes beyond that. Like it very much feels like the energy of like partnership I also got like working together. So it's on all levels. Like you have people fantasizing about you in like the spicy aspect, in a partnership aspect, in a business aspect, and even like friendship of people just wanting to get to like know more about you. It's almost like I'm getting like the new kid in school where all of a sudden everybody just has their eyes towards you and they're just like, who is that? Who is that person? Where did they come from? I want to know more. Yeah, caution, secrecy, wary. The magic of the Kohean Druid. Wow, so beautiful. And card number 9. And okay, so you just closed out a major cycle. So I'm getting like you have just gone through a major shift, upgrade, up level. I'm getting like elevation, evolution. So in that, a lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are noticing your progress. And with all the plants here too, it's very much giving me is it I don't even from Batman, is it ivy? Oh, poison ivy. Yeah, there we go. It's like that poison ivy, like that sensuality and seduction that you're very much exuding at this time as well. But what I was gonna say with the end of a cycle and people like tuned in to whatever it is you are like working on, whatever creations, I'm getting projects, productions are coming through. Whatever you recently like put out into the world, it's creating a lot of traction, attention. And with all the plants here too, as I was saying, it's like something about your growth, something about your elevation. Like people are seeing you rising to greater heights. I'm also getting to like heights that those who have known you previously didn't anticipate you reaching or didn't see you getting to. I'm getting like your goals, like they didn't really like whatever goals you had in mind or you had placed that you were working towards or going to achieve, where it didn't feel very grounded to others. It felt very much like head in the clouds, or like, oh, not you, like, oh, you think that's gonna happen? Like, okay, maybe someone else, but like, why would that happen for you? Or why would you, like, what makes you so special? Okay, it's giving me a little bit of hater energy, but yeah, that's just that little bit of energy, but that's irrelevant. But yes, caution, secrecy, worry. So there is something about like boundaries, protections. Like people may feel like you have your guard up, that you're very cautious or wary of who you let in. So it's also giving very much like some form of like exclusivity, exclusivity, like being exclusive. There's something about your energy where it's very exclusive, because people can tell and see that you're somebody who like keeps to yourself. You're like the card says wary, like it's almost like you're I just got wary of outsiders. So there's something about integration. So you may have recently, I'm getting like moved to a new city, a new state, a new area, maybe a new school, a new job, some form of new environment as well, that it's almost like you have some form of guard up in a sense. And people definitely notice and pick up on that. And with secrecy, that goes back to like the mystery. It's like people are curious. People want to know what you know. I'm getting like, they want to know your secrets, and it's almost like they want you to allow them into your energy, into your field. Okay, and then I'm getting called back to like that spicy fantasy energy. Something about dreams. Dreams are very significant, like meeting in the astral. It's almost like I'm getting like you pop up in people's dreams, or people like wish you would, or want to like meet you in their dreams. Or I'm also getting to, it's like they view you as like their dream person. As I was saying with the partnership, there's a lot of like in regards to like people view you as like their perfect person. Like people are very much seeing you in that light. So I'm getting like, so it's almost like the lust or the fantasy almost overspills from that place. It's like, yeah, that's maybe the first thing that captivates them, but on a deeper level, people feel like they could really build a partnership with you, or that you'd be a very ideal partner, or asset is coming through, or like you guys would fit together very beautifully. Transparency and reflection. Wow. And like, look at that. It's like something about your physical appearance is just very captivating, very gorgeous, very handsome. It's giving very outworldly. But then with the reflections too and transparency. Okay, card number 2, which is like balance, and card number 16, which is 7, that's my angelic number. So it's very much also giving like earth angel, but there's something about you that feels nurturing, but also like protective. Definitely protective over your energy. And beyond your physical appearance, your beauty, or like I'm getting like for the masculines, like incredibly just attractive and handsome, and it's almost like more feminine energies want to be protected by you. Like they feel like they'd be very safe in your energies. And then with the feminines here, I'm getting like the masculines almost want to protect you. And I just got doll face. So maybe somebody calls you doll face, or like you have a doll face, or something very porcelain and like statuesque about your appearance. Well, yeah, that goes with like the outworldly, like you're very outworldly, very ethereal. But yet with the reflections and transparency, you have this depth to you, and it almost catches people off guard, because after first appearance, it's like they, through your physical appearance, or the way you show up in the world, or the way you move through the world, or whatever, I guess I'm getting like activities or hobbies you're a part of. I don't know what, like pickleball is coming through, volleyball, book club, sports club. Like there's something where it's like you partake in certain things, you look a certain way. So people have this preconceived notion of like, oh, this person's gonna be like this, or very shallow, or surface, or like there's not really much depth. Or I'm even getting like loyalty, because then for the masculines, like you can probably, because you are so attractive, get a lot of like people thinking like player energy or something in that regard. And then they get to know you deeper, or they spend more time around you, or they see more of like what you have to offer, or if you're online, like more, they start diving deep on your content, or like things of that such I'm getting. And then they see like, whoa, there's a whole other world behind or below the surface. And then I'm just getting like an iceberg now. It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like they're first captivated by the iceberg. It's like beautiful, glistening, it's captivating. It's an iceberg in the middle of the ocean. Like it stands out. and then they realize it's an iceberg, so they're like, whoa, there's so much more depth beneath that. And also too, something about like spirituality, psychology, philosophy, something, it's giving like air sign now. I'm getting like air signs, so like Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but then I'm also getting like Piscean energy, like very dreamy, very flowy, like the water energy. Again, that sensuality now, like Taurus, Capricorn is coming through, where that sensuality, or like the comfort within like the physical realms. But then then reflections, but there's something, because of the depths that you were able to go to hold, that you move through. There's also something where, and the transparency, so transparency and reflections, there's something where you serve as some form of sacred mirror. It's like you pop into people's lives, and as they get closer, I'm almost getting like, don't get too close, or else you'll get burned. It's almost like people are almost intimidated about your energy as well, because it's almost that feeling of, okay, if we get too close, the fire is going to get too hot. And it's that transparency reflection. It's almost like their true self, their soul begins to be revealed. Like they feel like you can see into the depths of their soul. So your energy is incredibly powerful and potent and as well. So of course, like they can't help but their mind to begin to wander and fantasize as well, which is super interesting. So it's like that fantasy, but then they're also directed inwardly. Like there's something about your energy, it's some form of activation where you almost trigger people, or like you allow for the space for transformation. You allow for a space or an invitation for them to reflect inwardly. Your energy, okay, you're like a catalyst. You're like a catalyst to people. And then I'm all the bubbles here too. And then I'm noticing all the birds. So birds are messengers. So something about your voice. That's also very like siren-like too. Like people find your voice very attractive and like seductive and alluring. I'm getting like people feel like they can fall asleep to the sound of your voice. And that could be speaking, that could be singing, poetry, writing is also coming through, but that's not voice. But maybe you write and then like you'll speak out loud whatever it is you wrote. Voice actors coming through. And then with all the bubbles here too, again, that like dreamy energy. There's something about your imagination. You have a very potent and active imagination, which lends to creativity. So you're very out of the box. There's something that's part of why you stand out too, because you exist in your own lane. There's something very magical about your energy. It's almost like you cause people to believe in magic through the way that you exist, because now I'm getting like unicorn. Wow, your energy is so cool. It's so beautiful. I really love this. There's something just, it's like you come into people's life and it's like a literal unicorn just entered their life, and their brains are just like just like the bubbles, but that's like brain exploding, but it's like the little bubbles going off, just like whoa, 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 whoa. You bring a lot of like inspiration, creativity. I'm also getting muse. Like a lot of people view you as some form of muse as well. And this can be attributed to your physical appearance as well as your thoughts, your perspectives, whatever it is you speak upon. Again, if you're some form of artist, you're very, so that, you serve as some form of muse, and you're very inspiring to others. And you're such a bright light. It's like your energy is undeniable. Like it's like your energy can't be ignored. Like it's hard to, like if you walk into a room, your energy's felt. You're not somebody who can be looked over because of, again, it's so well-rounded, where it's like physically, mentally, energetically, you're just very captivating, very potent, very beautiful. And people like you are running through people's minds. Are you tired? Can you feel all the energies pulling on you of people just fantasizing? And I'm getting to like picturing a life with you, because people are curious. People are just like, people are curious. They're fantasizing. They're tuned in. They want to know more. You're a unicorn, you're a siren, you're you and you're amazing. So keep being amazing, and whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because yeah, people are just like, who is collective? They want to know. I love you. Mwah.